Hello there, welcome in the latest edition of the SAU Basketball Coaches Show. I'm Daniel Gallegos, joined alongside head women's basketball coach Julio Pacheco. And Coach, it's official. Your team has officially clinched a spot into the conference tournament, so you know you're going to be one of the top 8 teams in the conference by the end of the conference, but obviously still a lot to play for with 4 games left. A big one right in front of you going on the road to Harding. It's your last road game of the year. Before we dive into that, let's take a step back and talk about some of the most recent games you played. Last Thursday, you went on the road to Henderson, got behind early in that game, started battling back, tied it up, and then all of a sudden that fourth quarter, your team exploded and you held Henderson down to virtually nothing, come away with a pretty sizable win there. Flip the script to Saturday, you come home, you're facing a ranked Arkansas Tech team. They're unbeaten in conference play. Played them outstanding throughout a majority of that game. Faltered a little bit in the fourth quarter offensively, but still right there. Gave the Golden Suns everything they wanted and more. Quick turnaround again to this past Monday at home. Arkansas Monticello really left no doubt in that game. So you go 2-1 over that recent 3-game stretch to position yourselves again to clinch a spot. But you're also still right there in the top half of the conference. Give us some highlights of those 3 games.
I think that was a very important stretch for us. I'll go back to the last Thursday when we played Henderson State. That was a really key game for us. I mean, we were coming back from, I believe, a loss on the previous Saturday. And then we knew that, okay, Henderson State right here, this is a game that it's a must-win for us just going forward in conference. At the same time, you know, Henderson State was in a situation where they have lost 3 games and they kind of had their back against the wall in that game. So we approached that game with a very high intensity. Emotionally, physically, I mean, we really knew that we had to go in there and execute our game plan. And, you know, we got off like a rocky start. It was a little shaky at the beginning, and Henderson had a good plan. But our girls, I mean, we're so experienced, and there's so much in the line for us right now. It's been such a great year. Okay, we need to turn this on here right now. We had a conversation at halftime, and the girls responded well to that. And I consider that a very important win for us. I mean, that was a key win. Came on Saturday, what a great opportunity to play the number 15 team in the nation. I mean, not a lot of teams in the nation get a chance to play a nationally ranked team. And you know, we approached the game with a very, very high concentration level. We knew that it would require for us to play in a very high level for us to keep up in the game, and extremely proud of our players. I mean, we just played outstanding for a good 35, 36 minutes in the game there, and you know, there are some small victories in that game when you see the coaching staff from Arkansas Tech have to call several timeouts and making adjustments. Well, those are things that we consider, you know, achievements for us. Playing such a high-level team, you know, fell short at the end. I think the fatigue factor was a little bit of a factor for us in that game, but we felt good about ourselves. You know, I don't usually praise the players when we lose a game, but that was one of the situations that, you know, I gave them a lot of compliments. You know, compared to last time we played tag to this last time, and then. Monday, Arkansas Monticello rivalry Monday. There's a lot of emotions involved in that game too. We know that Monticello is fighting to stay in the top 8 in the conference. So you know, we know that it was a must-win game for them too. But you know, we came in and we executed our plan. I feel like our team is so athletic and we run up and down the floor fast. You know, it's our trademark. And the girls did what we're supposed to do. You know, it was a solid win. Got to play a lot of players that game, and I was very proud of everybody. You know, really playing well that game.
Okay, looking ahead, this Thursday, your final road game of the regular season, you're going to Harding, a team who just recently, during rivalry Monday, beat Arkansas Tech. It took double overtime, gave them their first conference loss of the season. A very talented team, a very well-coached team up at Harding. Playing at their place, you know, from not only your experiences at Arkansas Tech, but obviously coming up now, very difficult place to play.
Yeah.
And I would imagine that their fans, looking at the standings, are going to realize that this isn't just any ordinary game. There's a lot on the line for these two teams, and so I expect the atmosphere to be up there as it is with a lot of their top games. And so knowing that, knowing your past experiences, What are you hoping to get out of, aside from a victory at Harding?
I think our key factor of our team, we have such a big senior class. You know, it's the time for our seniors to really embrace themselves and, okay, we're going to do this. And because we have such a big class of seniors, they actually don't get too affected of, you know, the fans and this and that and try to get hostile and stuff. You know, we don't buy into that. I think we're pretty focused. There is a sense of urgency of our players. They understand that, man, it's 4 games right here to finish the season. And we wanted to go there and wanted to play a good game. That's the number one step, okay? We wanted to play just like we play here. We got off a good start. We kept the game moving forward, and then we just got to clean up the details. You know, it came down to details the last game. You know, we didn't finish, just, you know, plain and simple. We did not finish the game versus Harding here. Well, we're going to have a second shot right now to execute again and then, you know, clean up the little mistakes we did the first time. So we're looking forward. It will be an exciting game. If you play basketball, you play college basketball, you want to go play in places like that. The atmosphere is high and there's a lot of involvement. So we'll be ready to travel to Searcy tomorrow.
We appreciate it very much for your time again. That's head women's basketball coach Julio Pacheco. He and his Lady Mill Riders will go on the road one final time in the regular season this upcoming Thursday as they travel to Searcy, Arkansas to take on Harding University. Tip-off scheduled for 5:30 p.m. Then after that game on Saturday, Lady Mill Riders will be at home. Each of their next 3 games after the Harding game will be at home. That includes next Thursday and next Saturday. So still plenty of time to come out and check the Lady Mill Riders at home down their stretch run towards the conference tournament in which they've already clinched a spot. So again, congratulations on that.
Yes, sir.
Be sure to check MillRiderAthletics.com for all your pre- and post-game coverage of all the games for the rest of the regular season. Coach, we appreciate it and best of luck.
Thanks, Daniel. Good shirt choice today.
You too.
Yeah, thank you.